Hi, my name's Alberto, and welcome to the channel. Here in this channel, I talk about all things of self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself, and living the life that you want to live, and also doing so from a spiritual lens. And today I want to talk to you guys about something that has really helped to transform my life, and that is No Fap. And if you're new to this topic of No Fap, you're probably wondering, what the heck is it, right? Well, if you spend any time in the self-improvement community, self-improvement world, especially in terms of regarding men, you'll find that No Fap is all about semen retention. It's all about not spanking the monkey. It's about, and to some people also, abstaining from sex. And you're probably wondering, why the heck would anybody do that, you know? It sounds like you're just missing out on a good time. Well, here's the thing why people practice No Fap. We can observe on the internet that a lot of men who practice No Fap, they do so because they have a problem. They have had for the most part, it's not always the case, but they tend to have a problem with porn and masturbation and, just being addicted to sex and orgasm, And well, there's nothing wrong with, a healthy release. There's always the dangers and the demons that await when you indulge in overindulgence. And of course, this isn't just in this category. You also have binge eating. You have pretty much too much of anything is a bad thing. And when it comes to, this topic, it's no exception. So why do men start No Fap? Well, as I said already, they have a porn, masturbation, orgasm problem, PMO for short, and they recognize that it's ruining their lives. They are depriving themselves daily of energy, motivation, drive, the things that are necessary to live a successful life, the things that are necessary to kick ass at your job, to get that promotion, to start your own business, to socialize with other people, in your area or around you, whatever, just to be a functional human being. That ability tends to be stripped away from men that overindulge in PMO. And that's why they, when they realize that they have a serious problem, they start to search for answers. And what's that answer that pops up for most men? No Fap. So we know why men search for No Fap and how they get there. Now, what does No Fap actually do for a man? What does it do for a person? Well, it's what you don't do is what counts. That's where your benefits come from. When you withhold when you practice semen retention, and then this could be a little funny topic for some of you out there. When a man practices semen retention, his body is not, especially coming from a daily routine of having a release, getting your fix, whatever the case is. When you withhold that energy, when you withhold that, that testosterone, the product of testosterone, your brain doesn't get that dopamine release, and your brain is no longer being fooled by you thinking that you're always procreating all the time. You see, the reason why we get so much pleasure from the release is because our brain thinks that we're procreating, and it's basically saying, hey man, you made another baby, feel nice. You did a good job, right? Just to simplify, that's pretty much what's going on. And when that's no longer happening, and for a period of time, your brain says, hey man, what's going on? Why aren't we making any babies? This isn't good. We got to keep the bloodline going. And I'm just trying to explain this in a way that makes sense for everybody, And after a period of time, you start to feel motivated to start doing things more often, and because you're not overstimulating yourself with all this dopamine from masturbating, from having sex all the time and being addicted to it, you start to see and feel the pleasures of everyday things that you kind of take for granted at this point. Again, because you're not so overstimulated, you're able to take pleasure from doing a good job at work. You're able to appreciate the nice things, and you're able to finally be motivated to start taking changes in your life. You start to be motivated to eat healthy, to work out, to socialize and build your social circle, to build your network. Whatever it is that you do, whatever that resonates with you, you just have this more powerful force of a drive to go out and do that. And that's essential for every man. Testosterone is it's the hormone of success. Testosterone makes us do stuff. We could dedicate a whole video to that, but we're just talking about No Fap for now. Personally, for me, in my life, No Fap has done a lot. I too used to be really drained of motivation and drive, and I just didn't really care. I just wanted to play video games all day and, watch movies, eat junk food, That's pretty much what I did for a long time. And I didn't really care about, making more money. I didn't care about starting a business. Socializing was kind of eh. It wasn't until I started to do No Fap where I started to get benefits. I started to feel like I was alive again. It's kind of strange to say that, but that's my experience. I started to just get value, and I started to be able to appreciate things in life. And once I was starting to able to appreciate things, and I just started to gain motivation to do things that matter in life, to make more money, to socialize more, to take care of my body and my health, because I started to be motivated to live a better life. And No Fap kind of created that spark. It really did. And I love No Fap, dude. And here's the thing about No Fap too. It's not easy. Anything that you start, it's never easy. It never is. You start one day, you don't even make it 24 hours. Okay. Well, the next day you try it, you might get to one day in 12 hours. Cool. Then you get to 2 days. Then you break your streak. You start over. Then you try again. Get to 3 days. Break your streak. Start over. And you keep doing this until you get to about, I'd say about a week. A week is a week without masturbating, without having sex, without engaging with porn. That's powerful, especially if it's been your lifestyle for years. That's a milestone. That's not easy. It's really not. It requires discipline, commitment, dedication, and achieving a week of that is a milestone. But you don't stop there, baby. No, you keep going. Let's make it to 2 weeks. And once you make it to 2 weeks, now you start to feel motivated. You start to get really, because you have this installed confidence in yourself again. You're confident. You can do this. You can change. You can improve. And you're starting to, I believe that about 2 to 3 weeks, that's when you really start to feel motivated. Oh yeah, it's absolutely powerful. Profound, dude. Profound. I remember when I got to 3 weeks and I was talking to a female friend of mine, and dude, I had so much energy, I had so much drive, I wanted to just use that energy and kick ass in my business. It was amazing. I just can't explain it. It's something that you have to experience for yourself. And I wanted to see how far that I can take with this. And I worked myself up to 3 months. Yeah, I've gone 3 months without having any sort of release, and I can do it. That's a personal milestone that I've achieved. Now, could I have kept going? Absolutely, I could have. It was a choice. It wasn't a surrender to urges. It was a choice. Could I have kept going for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months? Yeah. I think that by 3 months I had it in the bag. It was just a choice, you know. I hold No Fap really close to my heart. You know, it's something that's really changed my life. It's one of the key fundamental pillars of my self-improvement journey. And it's the reason why I'm here today. It's the reason why I'm living a life closer to the version that I want to live. Am I there yet? No. It's a journey, you know, and it's going to take a while to get there. But I'm on the way there, you know. And a big part of that comes down to No Fap. No Fap is one of the biggest things of self-improvement that I've ever done. And I still practice it to this day, you know. I just love it, dude. It's amazing. It really is. It's opened my eyes. It's showed me that I can break the thresholds, you know, the thresholds of pleasure that kind of bind us sometimes, you know. Sometimes we love pleasure, we love luxury, we love the things that make us feel good. But, you know, No Fap was the teacher that taught me that if you want to live a better life, you have to get uncomfortable. And No Fap kind of made me uncomfortable. Not as uncomfortable as cold showers, but it definitely kind of put a spin on my world. I have nothing but good things to say about No Fap. Again, it's changed my life. And if you've done it, please leave a comment. Tell me your experience about it. You know, I really want to hear this. And, you know, if you're thinking about trying it, if you have any questions, you know, leave me a comment down below as well. You know, I'd be more than happy to talk to you guys about this. And if you want, I could go into another video in the future talking about this, because I'm really passionate about self-improvement, as you guys can tell, you know. I have a whole channel dedicated to it. So, with that, guys, I feel like we could end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. Again, if you learned anything new, or if you want to suggest a topic for me to talk about, leave a comment down below. And I'd ask that if you could please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. All the support, I really appreciate it. And be sure to hit that bell notification, that little bell icon. Every time that I release a video, you'll get a notification. And this is a journey, baby, you know. I'm sharing with you guys what's worked for me, what I plan to try, and what I'm currently trying. So, again, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. And in my native tongue, I say, ha home.